Hi guys, I'm pleased to say that my low level character won the Spike Shield in the latest Aegis tourney. So it's a good shield for ESA when you're low level, as it's got 105 block points and also a diamond slot and 2 circles. And it's got a lot of XP when you're low level at 25,000 because it's a level 5 gear. So I thought I'd do a let's play of Act 3 in Deathless mode with ESA and use the Spike Wheel Shield. And I've done the earlier acts in other videos with this low level character in Deathless mode. So if you'd like to check them out, then look at the description under this video. So I brought in my unmastered gear and I looked really bad because nothing matched, but you have to get over that with Deathless mode and not care what you look like basically. But I did have the really cool Spike Wheel Shield on, and because I'm low level, the XP lasts for quite a few fights. So I was having a little bit of trouble in this Deathless mode, I've got to say. It is not a perfect run. It's more like a nail-biting episode. So I know if I'd have had time I would have been biting my nails, because I did get hit a few times, and also I haven't got 100% Spectrum Defense Gem, so I can't block all their hits fully. I've got a 50% and I've got a 25% and even a 10%. And so I stacked as many as I could, but it doesn't make the 100%. So when you're using a light weapon or a heavy weapon, then that does cause problems, because you incur damage if you haven't got 100% Spectrum Defense Gem. And if you want to know how to make a Spectrum Defense Gem 100%, then again check out the description under this video, because I've put in how to make it. Basically you have to fuse all the element defense gems and keep fusing them higher. So 3 of them make 5%, and then you have to fuse 3 5s together, and that makes 10%, and then 3 10% together, etc, etc, until you reach the 100%. So it does take a lot of fusing, but so far I've reached 50% is my highest one. So onto the monstrosity, and you can parry their bites or their head hits. So anytime they go for you with their head, you can parry it, but that's the only move you can parry with a monstrosity. And all the other moves you've either got to dodge if you've got dual or light, or block if you've got heavy. And when they stamp their foot first, it's a center hit, so you need to do a center block. And because I didn't have that 100% defense gem, I was trying to go for perfect blocks, because that will mean less damage from element attack. You don't get any damage from the elements if they do have element attack. So perfect block is definitely the way to go if possible. So I decided to use my super on this monstrosity, as he did get me down, I think, with that tap with the head bite. So I thought I'd try and finish him off quickly with the super, and I used my heal. And my fashion sense got even worse, as you can see, because I had to wear the Christmas helmet, the claws, because that was my next unmastered piece of gear. So again, I ignored that and got on with it, because it's good to bring in your unmastered gear in Deathless mode, as you can level up as you master your gear. And that's also the reason for playing Deathless mode. It helps you level up, and particularly it helps you level past level 10. And I get asked this a lot: how do you upgrade past level 10? And some people don't even realize that you can. So they think they've maxed their equipment because it doesn't appear in the forge anymore. Well, the answer is you've got to play a whole Deathless mode playthrough, which means every act and quest and beat the worker, and then you can level to level 15. And then when you've done another 4 Deathless mode playthroughs and beaten the worker another 4 times, then you can level to level 20. And after that you have to complete 5 Deathless mode playthroughs, which means beat the worker 5 more times, and each time you do that you can level another 5 levels. So each 5 playthroughs means 5 more levels, and you can keep doing that until you get your gear to a maximum of level 200, and that will take a long time. And I'm currently on level 65 gear, and I've been playing since the game started in August 2013, so you know that's 2.5 years now almost, and I'm only at level 65. But you know, some people are way ahead of that, way ahead of me, because they play even more than me, and so you know you could get past 65 in that time. It's just how much I play. So yeah, that's something I get asked a lot too. How long have I been playing? And I've been playing since IB2. So you know, IB3 still feels a bit new to me, even though it's 2.5 years now, which is quite amazing. But that's why I can fight well, which I wasn't demonstrating in this video. But with my overpowered high level character that I'm confident in, I fight fine in Deathless mode. But to be honest, I'm not used to the slow pace of these low level titans. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So I missed some of the swipes because, you know, they swiped much slower than I was expecting. And also, I don't use heavy so much, so I'm not quite as confident with heavy as I am with dual. I much prefer dual. And I get asked that too, you know, which weapon do you prefer, do you think is best? And definitely dual, because you don't need a shield, so you don't have to think about block points, and that's particularly relevant as you go higher and higher awakenings, because the bosses particularly will take off a lot of your shield. So dual solves all that. And also it's got the best weapons when you have a bonus combo -1 gem, because the Keldrew and the Turian will do bonus combos every hit if you have bonus combo -1 gems equipped. And I've got videos about that as well, and I'll put them in the description under this video. So yes, I do prefer dual, but I will master them all because that's the way to level up. So my spike wheel shield there, you see, was still unmastered. I still had XP points, even though I was coming to the end of Act 3. So I'm about to meet Thane, so I put my light weapon on, which has the Spectrum attack gem, and we got that recently in a clash mob about a month or so ago, and otherwise you can't fuse it or make it. You'll just have to wait till it gets offered again. And Thane is the boss, and there he was at level 250, so he was actually about the same as the Titans, or even lower. So, you know, I thought he was going to be a lot higher than that. The bosses do level up fast in Deathless mode. Once you've beaten the worker, then they do go up higher than in normal mode actually. But when you start, they are really low, as you can see. and this is my first playthrough of Deathless mode with my low level character. So if you wonder why Thane looks like this, it's because the worker disturbed his QIP in IB2 at the end of IB2. He didn't kill him in IB2, he did something to his QIP, which is the quantum identity pattern, and he ended up looking really bad. So that, however, was the end of Thane. It was really easy for me to defeat him, easier actually than the Titans. So I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play, and I hope you managed to get the Spike Wheel Shield too. Thanks for watching tamLChannel, your favourite channel for Infinity Blade. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and check out my website and social pages. Thanks, see you next time.